Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, it's been so long. It's been so long, but I just wanted to come on here and chit chat with you guys. I know it's been a while. I still been trying to like slowly but surely, come back to my channel. But y'all, life be lifing for sure. So, I guess just a little life update. Um, as you guys know, for a while I was posting a lot about our commercial property, and we did a lot of work for it, and we pretty much finished everything in the inside. We still have a few little things here and there to do, but we were at a standstill for a while because we needed to get some work done, and we ended up having to get a loan for that, and then having to find a contractor, and then they were taking forever too. So like I said, we're at a standstill for, y'all probably hear all those birds. There you go. But we're at a standstill for a while. And like during this journey, we, were facing just, I feel like my husband and I were going through like trust, especially me, like just trying to like trust the process and, just trust that everything that was happening to us was for a reason, and just having faith and believing that everything was going to be okay, and the wait was for a good cause. Um and it's been, y'all, over a year since we purchased this commercial property, and we still have not been able to open. But just last week, finally, they started doing the work that we needed done to be able to open. So they already been working on it. They, like I said, they started last week. So hopefully, they can be done here soon. They said that it shouldn't really take too long. So we're just going to continue to pray about it, and, just hope that here soon we will be able to open up our doors. And with this property, y'all, I really hope to be able to just expand, my horizons, and be able to do things that I've always wanted to but never been able to, like being able to offer classes where people can travel to me, and I actually would have somewhere to do the classes at, because I feel like before I didn't, y'all know I used to do nails at my mom's house, and so like I didn't really want people, just coming to my mom's house. So that's why I never really did it then. But hopefully now, maybe, by the middle of the year or the end of the year, or whenever, I'll be able to start offering classes for you guys, so I can get to actually meet a lot of you girls and guys in person. So definitely, exciting to finally, be moving forward. I feel like God really has been working in me and my husband's life, and I really just feel like when we first got the building, like we just were not ready, for what, we signed up for, basically. I feel like it was just God letting us know that it's not time yet. You're gonna have to still trust the process and just continue growing before I can really just, not necessarily put you in control, but you know I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about. And so but yeah, we just been trusting the process, and just keeping our thing, just making sure that we're growing through what we're going through. But it hasn't been just too bad. I feel like for me it's been more of like a learning process, and just keeping my faith and growing my faith. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I have been able to, during this process, I have been able to grow my cookie business. I don't know if you guys knew, but during this whole process, my husband and I started a cookie business, and it's been doing really, really good. I believe that I have about like almost 60,000 followers on my Instagram. like 80 on Facebook and like 60 or 80 or 70 on TikTok, and we get like we sell out every single week. And so that's kind of like what we've been doing this whole time. Like it keeps us really busy because we bake Monday, Tuesdays, and then we send off everything Wednesdays. And then usually Wednesday and Thursday I like deep clean everything. And then we are off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Sunday I restock the website, and then we started all over again. So we definitely have been super busy, but like I said, it's been a journey. Like I said, I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot too. So I've been, learning to just appreciate what life is just throwing at me and just soaking everything in. But I do definitely miss um being on YouTube more. But I feel like honestly, y'all, when I was doing YouTube, I feel like I was in a different space and time in my life, and I had a lot more time to myself. I had a lot more time. How would I say? I don't want to say I did have a lot more time to myself, simply because you guys know, like before, I think it was like before my ex and I broke up, like, and I don't know that I want to talk about this. I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but I feel like, okay, so when my ex and I were together, like towards the end of the relationship, and during too, because at the time, like, we weren't living together, but like, I was young, so I didn't have nothing but time. I didn't have no big responsibilities. I was still staying at my mom's house when I first started my YouTube. And then once my ex and I moved in together, like, I mean, he, was working a lot. He wasn't really involved with like what I had going on too much. And so um I feel like with me not being happy for a while, like I kind of just put all of my time into work. Like I was always working, like all of the time. You guys know that I used to post videos like literally 5 days a week. And so I never like spent time to learn myself. I feel like I never really fully learned who Natalie was outside of like, you know, work. And so after the breakup, I, spend time. That's really why I stopped, posting so much on YouTube, because I feel like I needed to take time out to like learn myself and figure out what I enjoy doing outside of work. And so it took for me to take a break from YouTube, or like a step back from YouTube, step back from doing nails, because I feel like it was something that was keeping my mind occupied by always working, always staying busy. And so I needed to just take a break and slow down and find things outside of work that I enjoy doing, that fulfill me, and that actually genuinely made me happy. Because I feel like behind the camera at that time, I wasn't happy. And I feel like you could see it through, or I feel like a lot of you guys, especially like now on Instagram, because of course a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram, and so I feel like a lot of you guys always talk about how like you look so happy now, like I've never seen you like this. And I feel like even though I'm never really probably talked about it at that time, I feel like you guys could still tell, even like by my energy, by the ways that the things that I said, things like that. And like now everybody's always like, you look so happy. Hold on. And so I feel like I really needed that break to really find myself and to find my happiness and just put myself first, before anybody else. And so now that my husband and I are together, he like helps me, like since he came into my life. I think when me and him first got together, this room was pretty much empty. And so like we were having fun at first, like hanging out all the time. And then once we started talking about like goals and things that we want to do, and I told him like this was one of my lights going up. But I told him like that, I had just got this room built for my nail supplies and I wanted to like grow it. And like he literally was like, okay, come on, like he helped me like put everything together, stock everything, organize everything. And so I feel like I needed like that push to like get me going. But then again, I feel like I just had like it was just too much for me, to handle it for so long. And so I feel like I was just kind of like at a standstill for a while. And then too, I feel like a lot of it had to do with like me just physically not being able to like do nails. And I feel like that kind of took the enjoyment out of it for me. And like dealing with people too, y'all, I feel like it gets so draining, just having to deal with people, having to deal with clients not showing up, being late, not paying, things like that. And so I feel like I just honestly needed a break from people, because like I said, people drain you. And so I now like, like I feel like once the building is up and open, like it would just be so much that I can do. I'll have to figure out like how I'm gonna be able to like handle the cookie business and this business too, and just like we'll make it work. We'll make it work for sure, like we always do. I feel like my husband and I are pretty good at just being able to like adjust to adversity, and just always for sure make it work. We've become a really good like teamwork. I mean, not teamwork, but how would I? Yeah, I mean, we work really good together is what I'm trying to say. And so we always, I feel like with both of our brains and ideas, and we always figure everything out, and we come up with the best solution. So we'll figure out how we can incorporate, or how we can make everything work between this business, the cookie business, his apparel business. He actually just started a like a clothing brand that is called, Men of God. And so basically it's just representing, just a brand that represents God, and his say Men of God, and then he has a women's collection that says Woman of God. And so just representing God out loud, and just just putting it out there like God did it. And so I'm really excited for him on that journey. I feel like I've helped, not necessarily I've helped, but not, that's really his business. I feel like everything we do is like together, and so I help, and like where I can, and like suggest, giving my little input and stuff like that. But for the most part, or not for the most part, that is his business. And so I'm just excited to watch him grow it, because I feel like once you start a business, like that's your baby. And so it makes me excited to just watch him like get so excited about everything, and all the new stuff he's adding. So I'll be sure, hold on, I'll be sure to add the link down below if anybody is interested. I wish I would have had mine on, but I've posted it on Instagram before. And they're really good material as well. But yeah, guys, like that's pretty much what's been going on in my life. I want to do like a little Q&A, or like maybe schedule a live video so we can just sit down and just reconnect again. I feel like it's definitely well needed for all of us. And I also would love for you guys to just kind of tell me what you guys would like to see from me, so I can like start scheduling my videos, and like I said, just get more into just posting more again like I used to. Probably never to like the 5 times a week like I used to, but definitely a lot more than I have lately. But like I said, I'm just in a much better position in life, and just a lot better attitude, and just overall I'm honestly genuinely very happy. And I think that you guys can really tell. And I feel like too, like with me, y'all, I feel like I never really used to talk about like God this, God that, but God did it for me, and so it's only right that, like I said, we represent him out loud, which is why my husband started that brand, because we both have been, growing our faith. But yeah, that's my little life update. Like I said, hopefully we get to reconnect more here soon. But for now, I will let you guys chit chat with me down below in the comments. Really nice talking to you guys as always. But for sure, let me know if you guys want me to schedule a live so we can sit down and chit chat and wind down. Maybe give me some little wine and we just chit chat. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.